Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. Thank you for joining us today. If today is the first time of joining us, please click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so as to be notified anytime we drop a new video. And for our returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back, and also share this video with anybody that you think is going to be beneficial to. Thank you so much. So in today's tutorial, I'll be talking about basic bodies. This is our basic bodies. Now, how do we convert these our basic bodies to a princess bustier? How do you convert it to a princess bustier? So if you don't know how to drab these basic bodies, the front bodies and the back bodies, you go to the previous videos and check the tutorials out. It's quite explanatory and you are going to get it. So now we are going to convert these our basic bodies now. The main focus is on the front. These basic bodies, we are going to convert it to a princess bustier. Not just a princess that, it's going to be a princess bustier. So by the time you wear it or you join it on the fabric, it's going to give you the cup shape. It's going to bring out the cup shape of the bust. So the first thing you are going to do is you are going to do what we call the under bust tightening. This is our under bust area. We've not done the tightening so that there are still excesses. In our last tutorial, we talk about how we introduce this bust dart. We introduce the bust dart with the waist dart using the SS on the waist area. So now we are going to do the under bust contouring also, or tightening. We are going to use the SS's on the bust, on the under bust area. The SS we have here is 2.75. So we are going to distribute this 2.75 to both sides of the nipple line. This is our nipple line. So we are going to distribute it to this both sides. If you notice that this one here we have here is just 1.5, it's not up to 2.75. So in order to distribute it, we have 2.75. So I'm going to take 1 inch on this side and the remaining 1.75 on this side. So this is how I don't like to distribute it evenly. By the time you distribute it evenly, this place will become too tiny. So in order to avoid that, you take more to the side area. So once you do this now, you're going to take your French cuff, then you draw a cuff line like this. You repeat the same thing from the nipple point here. You repeat the same thing. You know our dart stops half inch before the nipple point. So also this one. So you do the same thing for this other side too. So let me highlight it. So then you have this. Also here. Then you have this. So once we have this now, you take your straight ruler and join it back to the waist dart line. Join it back to the waist dart line like so. So this is simply how to do your under bust contouring. The excesses that is here, you distribute it to both sides of the nipple line. You are going to cuff out, get this cuff, and you transfer it to, you connect it back to the waist area. So once you are able to do this now, the remaining thing to do is just to pick any point on the armhole to get your princess dart. Any point of your armhole, you try to get a perfect cuff. So any point here, you draw a cuff to the armhole. So you do this to get your armhole the princess dart. But if you also want to try, you can decide to transfer you can make it a shoulder bustier. So if you want to make it a shoulder bustier, you come to the neckline now and measure your desirable neck width, whatever you want the neck width to be. So I want my neck width to be 4, and the remaining here I will measure it is 4 inches. So I'll divide that 4 inches into 2, and I'll bring it here. I will connect a straight line to the nipple line. So I'll connect it like this. That is if I want a shoulder bustier, but this is a princess bustier. This is what I have. So you want to cut it out now. You want to cut it out, just cut out the darts. So the contour, the SS's. By the time you cut it out and you join the fabric back together, you are going to have that princess, that bustier effect. Like if you pad this very well and you get your sewing very well, you might not even need to wear any bra underneath again. So we've cut out the excesses here, and also we are going to cover to close our buster. It is very important to close the buster because of the difference in the front half length and the back half length. So you close the buster like this. So you close the buster like this. So you can just hold it down to tape. So I've closed my busters. Now if you bring your back bodies and measure the side, you know I told you that at the end of the journey, the side and everything must be equal. See, it is equal. If it's more or it's less, you know that there is a problem somewhere. So with this now, you can cut out your bustier. So I'm cutting out the princess one. So when you cut it out, this is what you're going to have. Right now you cut it out, this is what you are going to have for the front. So once you have this now, this is the nipple point. By the time you are joining, you join and come in like this. Your nipple points must be touching each other. So you come like this, you join this one like this. By the time you join it, it will give you that curl effect if you tighten your under bust very well. So if you come to the back also, you don't want to leave the back plain. You want to do maybe the shoulder dart or the princess dart. So if you want to do the princess dart from this your dart line, but you're just going for the back, you're going to draw a very slight curve. It must not be too curvy so that it will not bulge at the back. So just draw a slight line. Make sure you balance it very well, that it's not too curvy. Then if you also want to make it a shoulder dart, so you can just measure your neckline, which is 4 I use for the front, so you use the same thing for the back. So you join the remaining, divide it by 2, you have this, then you connect it like so. So this is what you're going to have. So for the back now, let me cut out the shoulder bustier so that you can see. So for the back, you want to cut out, you cut out the darts also. So you don't have to be holding the darts, you've eliminated the dart. So what you just have now is just to join the lines together. You transfer it to your fabric, you put your necessary seam allowances for the joining. So now for this side now, you have this. For the side, you had your 1/2 inch seam allowance on this side. You had your 1/2 inch seam allowance on this side also. This is our zipper area. You had your zipper allowance. This place for the joining, you had your 1/2 inch. And to this side, I used to have 2 inches, so you had your 2 inches, and for the down joining, you had your 1/2 inch allowance. So I hope you will go to repeat the same thing I did, and I hope it's where you understand very well. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. If there is any tutorial you want me to do, you can drop it in the comment section, so I will check it and make a video on any topic you like us to discuss. Thank you for joining us.